Well, hi there. Look what I found in that brand new pop-up store in Sydney, Australia. It is the Oxford Titanic. This set is BM3522. No wonder why Beanmeister got excited about it. The back of the box looks like this. It looks like a very impressive model. It's not small. I think if you're into Titanic, this is something you're going to love. Oh yeah, nice heavy box. 907-piece brick set. Completely amazing. It was in a pop-up shop outside of Kmart in Hornsby. I'll tell you more about it soon, but how much do you think I paid for this set here? How much would you pay for this Titanic set? Before we start talking price, and it will turn into a horror story, believe me, you're going to get the fright of your life. Beanmeister22 has reviewed this set. I didn't know there was an Oxford set around. I knew there was a Kobe set getting about, and I did see the Kobe set for sale in Sydney at Hobbyco, and it was $79.95. I nearly picked it up, but I was actually a bit fearful of its shape. To me, it didn't quite seem to have the Titanic shape, and I think Beanmeister spoke about that in his video. And I will say thanks to Beanmeister22 for letting me rip off parts of his video here. And please go and see his review of the Kobe Titanic versus the Oxford Titanic. The link will be down in the more info area of this video. So how much would you pay for this set? And this is where it's going to start to get very, very scary. Okay, I have seen it on eBay from our South Korea seller. For Australian dollars, it was $278 US dollars. That's $199 at the time of exchange rates as I'm making this video, and exchange rates change all the time. The next one we're going to take a look at is Beanmeister's price. I think he bought it from Amazon. He paid Australian dollars $111, and in US dollars that was $80. And you're thinking, wow, that's a lot less than, let's say, the $199 US dollar from that Korean seller. So Beanmeister got a pretty good price. But at the pop-up shop at Westfield Hornsby in Sydney, Australia, this is how much I paid for this set. It's called Art and Craft, Australian dollars, $69. And in US dollars, that's an amazing $49. A complete and utter steal at that price. So why am I screaming? Why am I excited? Well, look at the price differences there. How can an eBay seller from South Korea have it for $278 whilst a pop-up shop outside of Kmart in Hornsby sell it for $69? That is an amazing price difference. And I know I've got to show this because you say, oh, Leo's telling fibs again. There is the date of purchase. I'm trying to get this up online as fast as I can. I actually bought two tank sets that we're going to take a look at very shortly. That there is the Titanic set, one at $69. There was a total of $135 for some amazing brick toys. Oh, the people in this pop-up shop, they were Korean. They'd only just started out. It must have been a bit of a shock to get me as a customer because I knew this brick brand, which surprised them. And I also knew my toy prices, and I'm used to rip-off prices in Australia. So to see this at a really good price was really nice. I took some pictures of their new pop-up shop, which is right outside Kmart in Hornsby, Westfield. And they do have some other sets there. There was the Taj Mahal, there was the great big Eiffel Tower set as well. But I'm not into those architectural sets. There was also some other sets there. You can see them as the pictures flash by. And there was also some other arty things as well. But one very important thing that these people did was they made an impression at the start. They impressed me with their very good pricing, and I will do everything I can to make sure people know about this store. If people present good prices in the Australian toy market, I'm always going to make a lot of noise about it. I think one hurdle in selling this brick set is that name there, Oxford. Not many people in Australia would understand what Oxford is and where they are placed in the brick world. It's very, very difficult to find these brick sets in Australia. First time I actually seen them in a shop. Oxford is basically Creo. Creo is Hasbro's basically bricks in a sense. They decided to team up with Oxford bricks, which are made in Korea. Nice brick sets. I think anyone who got into the Creo Transformer sets will say that, I hope. I certainly enjoyed that set there. That was the box that set came from. There were also knockoffs to that set getting about, and there was also little ones like that getting about as well. Yeah, it was nice to pull this out. It's amazing it's not destroyed. That's because I kept it down in the garage. If my children had got hold of that, it would be in a billion pieces by now. Okay, let me clear off this and show you the other things that I purchased. Okay, that was my $69 907-piece Titanic. Totally awesome. Got some tanks because I know Lego don't do tanks and Oxford do awesome tanks. It's a Tiger tank, 709 pieces. Let's take a look at the artwork on the box. They do it the other way around for some unknown reason. There we go. Looks totally awesome, doesn't it? I saw other children looking very interested in that set, and I tell you what, at that price of $33, excellent price. Here is a Panther tank. It's 658 pieces. Again, it was $33 for me. And there is artwork on the back of the box that looks like this, and I have got something to make a direct comparison to, but I don't know the price of it, and we're going to get to it very soon. Okay, that is the Oxford Panther tank, and because I know a YouTuber called Scissor, he sent me a gift, and it's the Kobe Panther tank. Yes, it might be very interesting to do a harder comparison of those two brick sets. The Kobe one has 400 pieces and 2 figures. The Oxford one has 658 pieces, and I think it's got 4 figures, and there was a bit of funny artwork on the back where I think one of the guys has either been run over by the tank or he's died in battle. Yes, the Kobe set here was sent to me by the YouTuber Scissor as a bit of a thank you. He helped me out with some Lego minifigures. It's a story for another day. I can't tell it right now. I'd hate to think how much this brick set is. Maybe he'd be watching this video and he'll know. He loves this style of set. He's a big Kobe fan. Kobe can be incredibly difficult, near impossible to find in Australia. Occasionally you'll see it flash up in Hobbyco in Sydney. But what I'd like to do for Scissor is, because he sent me that set there, I actually went out, look at this, and I bought another one of the Oxford Panther tanks because maybe he's the perfect person to do a comparison. Yes, it's always nice to have those YouTubers who are looking out for you in a sense and helping you out, and Scissor and the Beanmeister are 2 exceptional YouTubers that I know. The people selling these brick sets are a bit perplexed in how to impress people and get them to be excited about it. Well, one thing I would say, when you see a big brick set like that in a big box, any big toy box, pick it up, feel how much weight is in this. This is a very heavy, substantial set. And also, if you slosh the box around, nothing is slopping around. There's not much box bloat going on in there. Let's take a look at this set here. This is a Call of Duty set. It was a $99 set in Australia, probably less than the USA. Mind you, I did pick this up for about $35, heavily discounted. Let's weigh this very quickly here. How much does it weigh? Okay, 1,309 grams. I'm only going to do this in grams. Remember that one for that Call of Duty set. They're awesome tank. I'm sure it's awesome. It's actually a very, very good price. Here is a Minecraft Lego set. Very awesome. Let me show you the price, because it's but Leo, there is the price there. $139, okay? It's not much sloshing around in there, but let's take a look at the weight of this set here. Okay? No tricks here. Okay, 1,736 grams for $139 of bricks. Okay? People might be saying, oh, but Leo, this is so unfair. Well, is it unfair? Okay, this Titanic set, we know how much I paid for this. Okay, mind you, you could have paid far too much for it in other places. Let's put this on the scales here. No tricks, boys and girls. Oh, my goodness me. What is that? 2,100 grams? So that was amazing. The cheapest set was by far the heaviest. Great buy. And that is one thing you should do. Just pick up things when you buy them and just feel how much weight is inside the toy. And let's be reminded, when you buy things online, you can't have a tangible feel of something. That's why I hate shopping online. I like to feel stuff before I buy it. And I think I've just confirmed to you that is the best value Titanic on the planet. Titanic is one of these things that just about everyone knows about. It captures people's imaginations. It captures people's emotions. And so often when you've got people's emotions involved, people will start paying silly prices. This book was a great book I picked up for not very much. I can't show you too much, but I am reading up about Titanic because I'd like to understand more about this vessel, because I picked up this remote control Titanic from a very, very ritzy store in town, and I had a bit of a kerfuffle at the checkout, and its price was $199, but I ended up getting 20% off because of the kerfuffle. So from my rant at the checkout, I ended up getting $40 off the $199 price. So one wonders if I got my value for money with this remote controlled toy, which is ready to run. I have put it in my pool and floated it, but I have not powered up this Titanic yet. It's a Nuquita remote controlled toy. There was a train that I had that was also Nuquita, and I think from memory it was very good. But with Titanic, there's something about it that captures everyone's imagination. Yes, I promise you I will get to this toy once I get the warm weather back. I've got to wait a while for that to happen. I call it the Titanic tax. I think what I'm noticing, and what will explain some of the crazy prices of these toys, is there's so much emotional connection with this ship. People know that, and they slap big prices on it. Let me push this aside and I want to show you the build book of that set right there. Coming in for the unboxing, and hopefully this won't sync the video with this ship being revealed. Ooh, look at that. Notice there's not much box bloat going on. Looks stunning, doesn't it? Ooh. Often by taking a look at build books, it's going to show you the sort of respect the brick company has for your brain. A bit curious this bit here, Brickfomania. I think the Beanmaster spoke about that in his video. I hope you've gone to watch it. That is after my one. Something about the brick colours that are represented in this set here. Some nice pictures. But if I just go through this, you'll get a feel for the way they're representing how to get the bricks and how to build up the model. They're not asking for too much in each process here. Looks like a lot of repetitive processes going on because things like trains and ships and planes, I often have very similar parts over and over in them, don't they? Just by the nature of their design. But by seeing the build book here, you notice that it's all pretty simple, isn't it? It's not going to fry your brain like I've had with other brick companies. I think this is very important to see. Let me jump up to the bit further on. Okay, we're further along in the build book, and you can see how they've done the portholes here with bricks that got holes in them, and there is an example there on the poking at the side. Yes, I do like this. I really think they've got the right shape and style here. Although the Beanmaster was talking about how tall one set was versus the other. But then again, it's one of these ships. Well, this one you didn't see afloat for very long because it's sunk on its maiden voyage. But with most boats, you don't actually ever really see the full vessel unless it's being built in dry dock. Or it's a ship out of water, which rarely they are. But I suppose you could do a fancy animation. If I went through here fast enough, look at that, it's getting built by itself. There are the chimney stakes. There's actually a little thing about these. You know the little secret about those? Maybe the box artwork will show us up at the end of this video, but that is a good indication of what you're dealing with Oxford build books here. Okay, it's not scary at all. And the other important part to look at, I think, is how many little bricks do you have versus big bricks. I think this set has got a lot of both. Okay, we know LEGO are addicted to tiny bricks in their builds these days. These are large bricks in this set here, and there's also numbers next to them. I hope you can see those. I really think you're getting good value for money if you're paying the right price for this brick set. And I found a really cool thing at the back here. You can actually download the instructions, okay, from that there. So if you've got a ton of LEGO bricks, you could go and make a LEGO Titanic. So we're looking at the artwork of Titanic on the Oxford brick set. Do you notice something about the funnels there? Do you notice there's something strange about one of them? Take a bit of a closer look. Well, I see smoke coming out of that first one, the second one, the third one, but there's no smoke coming out of the fourth one. Does anyone know the reason why? And no, the correct answer is not to stop global warming. There's some other reason to that. I think we all enjoyed the price of that brick set. I certainly did. Finally, I've been able to beat Beanmaster, one of the prices he showed online. We liked this military stuff here, especially the price, and we also liked this military set here as well. And I'm pretty sure if Scissor gets hold of me, he'll want to grab one of those. When I purchased these brick toys, I did give the people who are selling them some advice on how to impress people who are a little bit confused when they see something that's not LEGO. And the first thing is, and I've already spoken about in this video, is look at the price versus the weight of the toy. There is a lot of plastic in this. The second thing is the quality of the bricks of Oxford is right up there, almost akin to LEGO. It's actually a fantastic looking version of the Titanic here. Another aspect, and this is very important, is this is a war theme. Okay, that is a tank. LEGO don't do sets like this. This is something that LEGO can't touch. And it's something that when children see sets like this, they get quite excited. Well, I better wind this video up here. I got very excited to see Oxford bricks in a pop-up shop in Sydney, Australia. I wish the people who are selling this very well have only just started off. But what have we learnt in this video? We have learnt you have to be really careful when buying the Titanic brick sets because the prices are all over the shop. We sort of learnt the reason why. It's because Titanic has this very strange effect on people's emotions. As soon as you start plucking at emotional strings, weird things happen. You tend to spend far too much money. Any artifact that is derived from Titanic or has any sort of connection with Titanic tends to be worth megabucks. There's something about Titanic and money which go hand in hand. And up the end of my videos, I always say this: thanks for watching and bye for now, and special thanks to Beanmeister22 for letting me rip off parts of his Titanic review.